Hi, this is Kerry Artek with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily NVIDIA report for Wednesday, July 10th, 2024. But before we check out the charts, I just want to ask you to please click like, share, subscribe, and check out wickedstocks.com, where we offer a full suite of both daily and weekly analytical videos, just like the daily Tesla and daily NVIDIA reports, daily analysis in the SPY, daily analysis in the Triple Q, weekly analysis in the S&P 500 index, the NASDAQ 100 index, and Apple stock, as well as 2 individual stock picks a week that you never see on YouTube that cater to the 3 to 5 week swing trader out to the 3 to 5 month near-term investor, always looking for 20% moves or more on those underlying stocks. And you get to see all of this for free. We offer a 5-day free trial up front. So check out wickedstocks.com. Let's take a look at the charts. I will just jump to this chart here, and that shows a buy signal by closing above the 129.54 to 129.73 area, this long-term channel top that we closed above about a month ago, came falling back a couple of weeks later, and have been holding below it ever since. We pushed through it on Tuesday, closed above the long-term channel top, I should say back above the long-term channel top, and above the horizontal channel structure at 129.54, which I actually think is equal in validity to the buy signal. So the combination of the two should yield bullish continuation over the next several weeks to a rising channel top at 153.56. This could spill into the 3 to 5 week time horizon. On the way up, we still have unchanged levels. 132.08 is the low of the high. We settled just below that point on Tuesday. If we push or open above 132.08, the 135.58 high settlement price, all-time high settlement price, is likely today. I think on the next push through 132.08, you can anticipate 135.58 where a daily high can be placed. Closing above 135.58, I think, is the peel away factor as we move through the rest of the week and into next. That would be a secondary confirmation of the buy signal that has occurred above the 129.54 to 129.73 area. So if you reversed and went long, if you'd been short for the last couple of weeks and based on Tuesday's activity, reversed and went long, that is the play. Anticipating now this rising 153.56 rising channel top over the next 3 to 5 weeks or sooner. I will say NVIDIA is a big part of the NASDAQ 100 index, and the NASDAQ 100 as well as the Triple Q, its ETF equivalent, is presently testing a 4.5-year channel top. So this is the only contradictory information. And I don't mean to concern you if you went long. A buy signal is a buy signal. And yes, you can weigh the index and its its relationship with NVIDIA itself. But the buy signal that occurred on Tuesday is a valid one. And there's nothing to be but long, in my opinion, above 129.54 to 129.73. Yes, if you are long now in NVIDIA above this area, you do, of course, want to see this market close above the 498.86 4.5-year channel top by a 1% margin. This is a paid subscription chart here. This is what my daily Triple Q subscribers receive at wickedstocks.com. And I appreciate if you're a subscriber that you realize at this moment that I'm giving, a nugget of paid information, but it is important information. And I think it helps the NVIDIA traders sort of play the right side of the market. So if you are long, and I'll say it one more time, above 129.73, you obviously want to see the NASDAQ 100 or the Triple Q settle this Friday. This is a weekly chart, so a weekly settlement above 498.86 by a 1% margin should set off a meaningful follow-through buying as we move through the rest of the year. There are some big upside objectives in the Triple Q if we were to close above 498.86. But until then, this is an area that may well contain buying through the rest of the year. And I do give downward pivot points to the downside that validate that having tested long-term resistance, we can now expect momentum reversal as we move into the later third quarter. So enough of the Triple Q. I just needed to bring it up because it is something you may watch if you're long now now over the 3 to 5 week time frame. You don't have a lot of time to wait. At the end of the week, we're going to see what the NASDAQ 100 and the Triple Q have to say about its 4.5-year channel top, which leads to the downside. So, I can't imagine. It's certainly possible that we could rally over the next 3.5 weeks into the 153.56 region without the Triple Q closing above its 4.5-year channel top. But it is likelier that one of two things will happen. We'll close above that 498.86 channel top, and the buy signal that we saw in NVIDIA on Tuesday will be sort of supported and anticipating still a clearer shot, a more confident approach of 153.56. Or the Triple Q holds this resistance area, falls away, and the NVIDIA winds up closing back below 129.54. And that in itself would be a failed buy signal. A failed buy signal, I think, most notably above this 2-week channel top. Not so much above this former long-term channel top, because we've traded both sides of this now several times over the last month and a half. But it really is the settlement back below the 129.54 formation that tells me that we are likely to fall away. Fall away significantly, I think, within several days to 123.11. So you 3 to 5 day swing traders, if we happen to break or open below 129.54, you may consider playing the short side right out of the gates. But if we close below 129.54, I would recommend you exit a newly entered long position and play the short side perhaps through the rest of the week down to 123.11. And yes, if we do close today below 129.54, this 109.19 formation in reach again within 2 to 3 weeks. That's what I will be not as confidently anticipating, but that's what I will be pointing to for you 2 to 3 week swing traders, that the only play with a settlement below 129.54 is anticipating 109.19. This especially true given the fact that, yes, the Triple Q and NASDAQ 100 are presently testing ultra long-term channel resistance. And, is there anything else for me to say? I had a thought, and I can't remember what it was. It escaped me. I'm combing through charts right now, and I will say, 123.11, able to contain session weakness, a 2 to 3 day target if we close today below 129.54. But if we close back below 129.54, I know this is kind of ping pong, long, short, but honestly, if we close below 129.54, I'm not suggesting that you stay long as we move through the rest of July, because we could ease back. This, once again, especially true if we're holding below the 498.86 4.5-year channel top on the Triple Q. Last thing I'm going to say is on Tuesday, we put out a Rivian Automotive stock analysis, wickedstocks.com. It's presently at a very important pivot point that has substantial ramifications over the next several months, with the potential for 50% returns to the upside. We're not there yet, but we're close. And so that's as much as I'm going to say about it. You can see it all for free if you sign up for wickedstocks.com. We offer a 5-day free trial up front, so you can see the Rivian Automotive for no cost to you whatsoever, and have a look-see and maybe even play that later this week or during the week. That may elicit that potential buy signal that has the possibility for substantial gains as we move through August activity. I'm going to leave you with this stock. Looks good to me. I like being long NVIDIA right now above 129.54, anticipating the low 150s and climbing, and that is all reversed if we settle today back below 129.54. I'm going to leave it at that. Please click like, share, subscribe, and check out wickedstocks.com. I will be back tomorrow with Thursday's NVIDIA report. You have a great day.